It's our 3 a.m. call-in time. I think that's what I'm going to... My schedule of sleep gets really funny sometimes, but this is the time. And I'm finally coming in with the 144 frequency. It is not a number of people. Like they lead you to believe in Revelation 7, it is a frequency. What are we? We are light beings. What are we based on? A frequency. Dial in. But this reading is going to be for my fellow light workers, starseeds. And I'm going to do the frequency, and then I'm going to do collecting information on the RH negative program. It's all coming together. This is definitely where science meets spirit, because the wild goose chase that they put me on to find the information, and they're smart in the way that they go about it with me, is they made me rearrange my office and move tables, put one in my kitchen, bring a smaller one into my office, and rearrange my books so that I would find the books that related to what I've been researching. I'm telling you, the nutsness, there is a reason behind it. But when you listen, Lori, it's time. You do what you're told. And this is some beautiful information, though. And the power shift, incredible. So, I'm to do the frequency first and then to read these. Okay. Just checking. And then I pulled some Rebecca Campbell cards that really all ties together. I had rolled some dice. I got the sun and the moon. I got Libra twice. And I got 4 and 5, which is your 4th house, your 5th house, which is family, securities, 5th, creativity, individuality. And with Libra coming out twice, it's all coming into balance with the sun and the moon. Couldn't make it up if I tried. So, the 144 frequency, it's a harmonic key. It's a 12 by 12. 12-strand DNA, 12 chakra system, 12 tribes, 12 galactic races. It shows up in our sacred geometry. The phi ratio harmonics, Metatronic and pre-Metatronic light code sequences in starseed DNA. It is structural. It's alignment. It's an original blueprint. It exists in math, light, sound geometry, and DNA. Grid correction and template restoration. It restores truth. It activates crystalline DNA. You become a signal that wakes others. You are the code. It purges parasite frequencies from the DNA that was programmed into you when you came here. It unleashes planetary trauma. It was feared so much that they tried to bury it. How does it work? It rewires your nervous system. Perception field, you see through illusion faster. DNA, you unlock soul codes. You transmit liberation. There are no elitists, only remembrance. Starseeds, grid walkers, time fractal. I can't read my writings. Oh, time fractal. Excuse me. Repair agents, womb code holders, the female. 144 harmonic disables artificial timelines and astral overlays. It wakes up the crystalline DNA structure and strands. It restores capacity for multidimensional perception. It activates soul-level memory of your mission, origin, and your agreements. And didn't I just talk about yesterday? It's ringing in my left ear right now because they're pissed because I'm talking. And I know it, and I don't fucking care no more. It activates soul-led memory of your mission, origin, and agreement, what you signed up for. You became incompatible with the control systems that they used against you. 144 carriers are often attacked, silenced, scattered, or looped into chaos at an early age. Dangerous to the system. True carriers walk the timeline of trauma early. Detach from external validation. Feel like foreigners almost every day of my life. Carry intense dreams, codes, inner knowing, and magnetic presence. Activate others by existing. Contagious frequency. So that should explain a lot to many of you. And I think this applies to those of us who have been on this trajectory diligently. And I'm talking daily for the last 2 years. Okay? And then these are some of the other things I heard today, and then I'll show the cards. You are not a body. You are a spirit. You are playing a part. People who are not meant to be in your life hear you differently. It is supposed to cause a disagreement. You are supposed to part ways. Only those who believe in you and support your growth are meant to be a part of it. It does not mean they are bad people, just not meant to be in your life. That was confirmation from a cat. The 4 wands are coming in. I pulled 3 crystal fairy cards. Aquamarine, which means courage, cleansing, and clarity. Amber, which is creative power, strength, orientation, and patterns. And Pearl, which is alchemy, illumination, innocence, and the moon. It's twice the moon. It's been hidden all this time. You can't delay universal order, or you can't change universal order, only delay it. It's almost like you have a secret service detail all around you. So then, what are you doing, sir? Running around crazy? Oh, you brought me his favorite toy is crumbled up paper. My middle child is a dog in a cat body. I guarantee it. So I got the crowning, initiation, thresholds, birth, rebirth, a seat at the table. The rose thread, inner soul led, the mystic, living courageously. The anointed, answer the call, leadership, empowerment, soul gifts. The mystic rose, compassion, devotion, humility, humanity, and grace. I have 3 roses on my body. Rapture, sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, and pleasure. Temple of the Rose, ancient power, expression, activation, scarlet codes. Lineage of the Rose, moved by goddess, here for this, soul gather and call. And the card that came out with it, Brothers of the Rose, sacred masculine, honor, protection, and support. It's exactly what I talked about on Father's Day. Go back to my video. And also came out with that was lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. Earthed and earth pulsing came out together. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. And pulse of the mother, slow down, time and nature. So then I clarified it with the Starseed deck. And I got for the crowning, I got baby steps. Action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. That's what I did all day. And I felt like it was just like running in circles in my apartment. But I found everything. And then the message came together that I've been putting together for about a week now. The rose thread, and again, clarified by Star Brothers. Horus energy, the sun. Protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. The men are learning. The masculine energy is learning what their job actually is. And it's to protect the feminine and her creativity and her dreams. Because when you do, your life will manifest in ways that you never thought were possible. The anointed, clarified by we the Hathers. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. The mystic rose, clarified by the great Severine. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Rapture, clarified by jump in, Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. Temple of the Rose, clarified by double mission, light worker, starseed. What did I say in the beginning? Serve the world by being you. That's probably the most important one, right there. We can't explain everything always, but when you do a deep dive and to figure out that the shit has always been right here and the information's been available to you, you just had to look the right way for it. It wasn't about going to college. It wasn't about learning all the things that they wanted to teach you. It was listening to your insides and then following what it was telling you. I will forever be the voracious student. But now I'm learning how to incorporate what they tell me and what it leads me to, and then brings the messages to bring to you, so that I can awaken others of you to understand. We're not crazy. We're not out of our mind. We just don't see things like you do because we're not from here. And that I'll get into more with the RH negative and Rogam. I had 2 Rogam babies. So that tells me right there. Those children of mine, beautiful, beautiful kids, beautiful hearts. Damaged, had hard childhoods. Why? Because their fathers wanted to be in control versus listening and working with me and co-parenting in a way where it wasn't a competition. But instead they chose the other way. So who in the end suffered? My children. And I don't blame them for everything, but I blame them for thinking they have to be right about everything and that they get to control things. And I know many of you moms out there understand what I'm talking about. And I paid the child support. So they got not only, in the end, what they wanted, the money, but they got to talk about what they want to talk about, make people believe what they want to believe. But in the end, truth will always come out, always has. And then I got Lineage of the Rose and the Brothers of the Rose. The Earth and the Lifting of the Veil were the clarifiers for those. Then I pulled one angel message card. I got 101. So for a lot of you, this is Spirituality 101, and I'm giving you some of the what happened back God knows how long ago, because I still want to figure out for sure. But starting over. Intelligence, dynamics, making a difference, failures, personal or spiritual development. Happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failures is key. Happiness is real, possible, and around. Understand its process and the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It's in the little things and the big ones. Fails are fun. Start fresh. Listen to the inner coding that is there for all of us. None of us really are any different. We just have different coding, different journeys, different missions. There's 15 dimensions. We were living in the 3rd. Why do you think it feels like jail? This is school, Earth school. But you can rise above it. And you can still experience this place. But be smarter. Listen to your intuition. Don't listen to the outside voices. I don't care who they are. Because when they're telling you about things that doesn't sit right with you, they can fuck off. I'm not an innocent in anything, but it's also taught me that I don't have to be bullied because I believe differently or I do differently or I think differently. my son forever, but how is it that everybody else says the same thing about you? Because they don't want to see the difference. And as the star seeds and light workers are being uncloaked, because we were hidden for a very long time, they don't understand. They can't bring us down anymore. They can't hide us anymore, because we shine really bright. You can feel our energy when we walk into a room. You can feel the goodness that we bring and the happiness that we bring. No matter what you're going through, you're going to feel it. And to my fellow star seeds and light workers, don't you dare dim. It is not that time. It is to turn it up, and to turn up that vibration just a little bit more, because it will trigger people. But you do not need to respond the way that they respond to you. You respond in kind, and you tell them you hope they heal, and you walk away. It always reminds me of a story of my daughter when she was small. I don't know, kindergarten, first, second grade, somewhere in there. She came home, and you could see the steam coming out of her ears. She's like, "Mommy, I was very good today. I walked away. But I had to turn around twice and go back, and I had my finger out. And then I took my finger away and I walked away. And then I did it again. But I could hear you. Walk away." I don't know if she still does. Like I said, it's been 6 years since I've seen her face to face. But I do believe the example you set can only bring in the happiness for you. Choose wisely. You have free will. I love you all so much.